Welcome to What the Hell. Today, we're going to go ahead and talk about a charity event that's going to happen down in Dallas. It's going to be the first annual Vetfest DFW weekend. I have the person that's putting all this stuff together, Kurt Swab. God, I'm horrible at names. That's one thing half the people that you have on the event, I swear I had to ask 3 people 14 different times just to figure out how to say some of their last names. I am really horrible at names. But go ahead and talk about this event.
So Vetfest DFW weekend is a fundraiser for veterans of Operation Iraqi Enduring Freedom to go towards their new mobile program. Some people might remember that the USO had a mobile kitchen program, but they canceled that program.
Did they really?
They did. Nationwide, they canceled the program. As a matter of fact, when I was a director of the USO in Missouri, the person that was running the new program for San Antonio USO came to St. Louis, and I trained her. So now that program is gone. We're here in Texas, and we're going to create a new mobile program to continue things going on. And even one of our sponsors has already noted that we will be the only veterans organization in Texas that will have a mobile kitchen program to serve and support the military and the veterans. So November 6th and 7th, here in Fort Worth, Saturday, November 6th, will be at the River Bottom Pub at 7920 Randall Mill Road, Fort Worth, 76120. They've got a back lot that we have all kinds of vendors, both retail and information. Of course, we'll have food booths, we'll have a silent auction. We're working on a flyover still. We're going to do a color guard, and I believe that the Fort Worth Police Department bagpipers are even going to show up.
That's awesome.
So this is a big deal.
Yeah. Now on this mobile kitchen, you're not using the one that I had to use from World War II, are you?
No.
Dude, I had to work on that thing so many times when we're doing exercises and everything. I mean, it works, and it's from World War II, and it works great. It's just they did come up with something new. It's an electric kitchen, but they canned it after a while. So
no, this is going to be a kitchen. Well, the kitchen that we're really going to try to work on. It's a 38-foot double axle trailer with everything. It's going to have a pizza oven, a hot dog roller, a griddle, soda machine, charging station for phones and iPads and so forth, surround sound system, TVs to hang on the outside for family nights and whatever else they have.
So basically what this is going to be is basically I don't want to say party bus type deal, but it's basically it's going to be like something that you can drop out anywhere that you want, and you can start feeding people and having them enjoy their time in that
Correct.
environment.
Correct. Our active duty military, Guard Reserve active duty, they're our number one priority to serve and support, whether it's in the field, family day, maybe promotion day, whatever they want to come up with. But they are our main priority. The next ones in priority are our veterans and veterans organizations. You know, our program is now, we're not tunnel vision. We're not going after the same dollar for housing, food, rent, whatever the case is. We have a program now that we can actually support other veteran organizations at events. This is not about, I want your dollar and we're not giving it to you. So
that was one thing that I was kind of concerned with, and I nothing to do anything bad about your organization, but I've had dealing with some organizations to where they still only give out like the 2% and they keep most of it.
Yeah, No, it's I'm not making a salary. Um, I have a vested interest in the program. We have a great board now. We have one of the former Dallas Cowboys, actually Michael Kislak, is on our board.
Yeah, who's
Uh,
going to show up at the event?
Correct. So we have a great bunch of people with us, but this is a program that we're going to be able to serve and support all of the military community and all of the veteran community. So we're pretty proud of it.
Okay. Now, it is a 2-day event on this. The gates open up on November 6th on a Saturday at 11 a.m. and it's all the way to 5 p.m. And you have Texas Rangers center fielder David Hustle
Halsey.
See, God, names. That's one thing about uh dyslexia. It always kicks me in the butt when I'm doing names. And you have a Hollywood actor, Patrick Kilpatrick,
Correct.
which I looked at his all the movies he's been in, and he's actually done some producing and screenwriting and everything like that. But he's been in a lot of major movies just as
Yeah.
a supporting actor, and he does have a book. What's the book again?
Dying for a Living.
Yeah, Dying for a Living. And I swear I did after I got out of the phone with you, I did a Google check. It's like, I wonder if he's died as many times as Sean Bean has, because Sean Bean's died a lot
Yeah.
in TV shows and movies, but Christopher Lloyd still holds I think it's like 63, but I think they're just doing major actors when I was looking at the stuff. But that's one thing I wanted to ask him on that one. But he's literally stated in one of the things I read up on him was he's either been killed, prisoned, or beaten up in a lot of major motion pictures.
Yeah. Yep, that's true.
And you already said the Dallas Cowboy center, Michael Kislak.
Correct.
Okay. And you're going to have food and beverages, local vendors to shop with. Geico is going to be the Geico Gecko is going to be there 11 to 4 p.m.
Right.
Silent auction, the 50-50 raffle, which is that actually you're basically setting it up to where it's an hourly thing.
Yes, that's right. We'll do three raffles, and at the end of the hour, we'll count the money. We'll split it in two, and if your ticket is drawn, you'll get 50% of the pot. Okay. So basically, we're kind of giving back. Now, speaking of giving back, I will tell you this: the River Bottom Pub has an employee who will do anything for anybody here in the local area. He's a great guy, very loyal. He was leaving work, I guess about a month, 6 weeks ago now, on his bike, and he was T-boned. Oh. So he broke his feet, screwed his legs up, and screwed his back up. So now he's out of work.
Yeah, okay.
So what we're doing is, with the help of the sponsors and a lot of other people, we are able to present him a check of $500 to help him out. And that's going to be coming from our veterans organization. And that does a couple of things, David. Number one, we want to do this. We want to help somebody in the community. And it just so happens he needs help with that. Number two, we're going to pull the sponsors up on stage when we make the presentation to do this. And it's going to make the sponsors look good. They already look good for supporting a veterans organization like this. But it's important to do what I can to get the maximum exposure for the sponsors that are supporting us, and we keep them on hand down the line. Yeah. The other thing is, it makes our organization look good as well, because it shows to the community we are willing to give back and also support instead of always asking them for money.
Yeah. Because I mean, even Johnny just got T-boned like 2 months ago, and it was surprising that he actually lived through it. Because we sent the photo. He sent the photos to his son, who's a cop in Amarillo, and he was like, "Dad, how are you alive?" I mean, he didn't have he had like glass in his ear and behind his head, but he, it was just awe inspiring that he made it out alive. I told him it was like God was looking at the corner of your eye with you.
Wow.
But you're also on Sunday at 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. going to have a dinner and auction event for the auction items, a golfer foursome, NASCAR experience, silver lining executive cigar package, and tandem skydiving.
Right.
And
The tandem skydive jump is going to be with Michael Elliott, the founder of the All Veteran Jump Group, who
oh, okay.
also did the jump with President George H.W. Bush on his 80th and 90th birthday.
Oh, okay. Cool, cool, cool.
Yeah.
Man, I'm so sad he passed, but age gets you sometimes. Uh, but the MC for that's going to be Chad Prather,
Yes, sir.
the guy that's going in and trying to be governor of Texas as of right now, uh, and comedian, podcaster. Uh, but other than that, it looks like a really all around fun event anybody can actually go to, and I'm happy just to show up and hang out with you guys and help you guys out, try to get your voices out. And that was the main reason why I started doing this podcast, because there's a lot of charity events that people just they want to do help, but they don't know where to go.
Right.
And I've talked to some people that helped out a charity event by giving money or whatnot, and they didn't feel that their money was being well spent. And that's what I'm happy about you describing what's going in on this and what you're doing.
Sure. And I will tell you this, that it's the first annual Vetfest DFW presented by Humana. And our stage sponsor is by Benny Keith as of yesterday.
Okay. Who's Benny Keith?
So Benny Keith is a food and beer distributor.
Oh, okay.
So they've come on board with us. We have Coca-Cola on board, Texas Lottery. We've got a lot of heavy hitter sponsors, which makes us look really good on this event, and it's open to the public.
Yeah, and for your sponsors, you got Humana honoring and what is Humana?
Humana is the insurance company, health insurance company you see on TV commercials all the time.
I don't watch TV. I just get everything from like Netflix now. I hate commercials to the point to where even on even my YouTube, my personal YouTube channel that I have, I get the red, so I don't have to watch commercials. And I'm so pissed off when the actual because there's some of them actually put put their personal paid commercial in front of them. It's like, not today.
Yeah, right.
But Lockheed Martin, Armed Forces Bowl, Origin Bank, All Veteran Group, Postnet at Hearst, Texas, Caps R Us, Black Gold, Harley Davidson.
There you go.
Mercury Chop House, the River Bottom Pub, which the event's going to be at. Geico, we already talked about them. Veterans Cree Outdoors, Angry Me Production, which that's me. Arca Continental Southwest Beverages, Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola, right.
Yeah, okay. H&H Real Estate Solutions, 49 Design, and Exceed Constructions. That's all the sponsors you got. One of the things, the Veterans Creed organization, is that the group that takes veterans out hunting?
Yes, they're brand
Because I
new. They're
saw them
coming
in,
out.
I saw them in town one time, and I forgot to even talk. I wrote down the number and everything. I was like, I'm gonna call these people, and just me being blank and ignorant at times, I just totally forgot to
Well,
call 'em.
actually, you'll be able to talk to them, interview them
Yeah.
Saturday. They're setting up a booth.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Uh, Now, what was the inspiration of you actually doing this? I mean, other than the fact that US Social apparently just dropped the ball, but go ahead and tell us what you want, what the reason why you wanted to do this.
Several years ago, I've come up with a vet fest. I wanted to do, you see farm aid and music aid and all that. So I wanted to do something for the veterans and the military. So I came up with Vet Fest. When I first moved here in Texas, 2014 or 15, um, I went to the Texas Rangers. There's a park down there by the convention center. I wanted to do the event down there. It was expensive, and I didn't have the support back then. But I've always kept this event in the back of my mind. And now with the mobile program coming into play, I talked with some friends and the new board members, and we're off and running. We
That's
believe we believe that by the end of that weekend, with the money raised, we may not be able to buy the truck and the 38-foot trailer that we really want, because that's going to be about total of around $500,000. But we believe that we'll be able to buy at least an F-150 four-door and a cargo trailer and go old school. And we'll load the equipment in the trailer, unload it when we get, just it's old school. And that's fine, because it does a couple of things. Number one, it gets the volunteers to work together. And number two, when the military folks or the veterans see us putting up stuff, automatically they come over. Hey, can I help? What needs to be done? So it just brings everybody together. And that's a really, feel good thing.
well. There's actually psychological thing for that. It's like I think it is called the IKEA mentality. Well, basically, you finish something in you finish 20% of something, you still feel good about it. And a lot of people don't understand. It's like just helping out people, giving that at least 20%, just 20%. You can help somebody out and everything, and you can feel better about yourself. And doing something like that helps you want to do other things with other people.
Sure. Right.
And that's the bottom line of something like that. And I've always been that type of person too. Even before prior military, if anybody needed some help, I'm like, hey, do you need any help with that? No. Okay,
Right.
move along. But most of the time, it's just I've seen people just show up. It's like, hey, I've done tires for a living. Let me get this done a little bit faster for you. Okay, I'm not
Yeah.
gonna. I try to handle money. It's like, no, 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 no. You're already having a bad day. You keep your money. I'm like, okay.
Sure. Right.
But that's what a lot of people don't understand. And we're in a day and age to where all we're getting off of the stuff that we're viewing, as it be news and social media, we're doing is getting a lot of negativity. And it's good to see that we're getting out some positive. And that's the whole reason why I wanted to get this show out. Not this show in particular, but just my YouTube channel and everything, just to show
Sure.
there's people out there that are willing to help, that people just walk on by.
Sure.
I mean, the best thing you can do to help somebody out, even like a person that's thinking about suicide, is just a way of say hi, have a little conversation. So
Yeah, we're really excited about the event. Um, we're coming down to the wire, and I'll mention that if anybody wants to be a part of this, we could probably still get them on board if they want to help support the event. Um, we won't be able to go 100%, on the items that we're given the sponsors, because we're actually starting to close out some stuff for our printing and so forth.
Yeah,
But
because you're at like the 2 week mark.
not even
No,
one
no, you're absolutely like a
little
week and
little
a
over
half.
1 week. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh wow. God.
So now the event on Sunday at the Mercury Chop House in downtown Fort Worth, we do have tickets available for sale. They're $40 per person. I heard rumors, like don't hold me this, but I heard rumors that we might have prime rib for dinner, which I'm all for.
Oh
The
God.
Mercury Chop House,
Expensive that is right now. I just
that's
saw I just saw a thing on at a play. I went to go to the store real quick to go get a my antihistamine. I was like, ribeye steaks, like a packet of 4 is like $58.
yeah,
I was like, well, that's not going on the menu anytime soon.
right.
But
Well, Mercury Chop House is a 4-star restaurant. Great place, great food, good drinks. So, if you can't make Saturday, get in contact with us. Be sure to get a ticket. We do have available seats. Um, some celebrities are going to be there, like Chad Prather and Patrick Kilpatrick, and some other folks that may or may not show up. Um, but we're looking forward to it. We're excited about it, and we should be able to at least buy our first truck and trailer after next weekend.
yeah, sometimes all you really need is like a food truck to where, I mean, there's so much stuff that you can do nowadays, because I got like one of those portable
Yeah,
pit boys. I mean, it it just works wonders, and you can get stuff out somewhat fast. But
yeah,
at the stage of where you're wanting to go to, I mean, hell, build a fire pit and put
yeah.
one of those grates and everything. You could go redneck it and just grab you some chain link fence and just put it onto a fire pit and start cooking burgers and
That's
everything
funny.
off it.
Yeah,
Oh, I've done it.
that's funny.
You just as long as it doesn't seep through the grates and everything. I've seen uh chicken wire, people cooking on chicken wire, because once you get it hot enough and everything, all the chemicals and everything burn off. But I've seen chicken wire. I've seen someone had accidentally tossed out an old oven, and they still had the grates in, and a
Mhm.
couple of buddy of mine were cooking their kill right there
Right,
on these on an oven oven grate they just found out in the woods.
right. Yeah, I
I mean,
believe it. Well,
it
but we're ready. We're on target.
yeah,
Uh,
and this is a 2-day event. If you only want to make one day, just make one day.
correct.
And you got Saturday where you can go shop around, have fun with the kids and everything, do some stuff at that event. And if you just want to have a nice good dinner on Sunday, and that's all you wanted to do, and just hear a comedian spout off for a good 4 hours,
Yeah,
then there you go. You pay $40 to go see Chad Prather. That's actually a really good deal, and you're fed.
right.
So
Exactly.
it's actually
Exactly.
it's actually a really good deal for both, if you think about it. Just to have something, and you're helping other people out when you do it.
Right.
You're saving some money, and you're actually helping another organization help
Right.
other people out.
Well, we're ready. We're ready. We invite everybody out there, open to the public. Um, and I guess, should I go on and give my contact information, or do you want to type that?
I'm gonna put that contact information for the event. You got it here on the page, right, where they can contact you, or I'll just put, if anything, I'll just put it onto the website. Yeah, you get it on contact. Okay. Yeah, just they can go to the website to get it contact, right?
Yeah, they sure
Okay.
can.
Okay. Well, we'll post the website and everything onto the this video. I'm gonna do this on Facebook and on YouTube this time. We're going to post it on Spotify and Apple. So if you're listening to this, and even if you can't go to this event, there's a donate on the website. So just go to the website, check it out, and every little bit helps on this. That's the thing. I mean, if you got $5, yeah, give us $5.
Sure, absolutely.
Well, $3.50.
Yeah.
We take $3.50.
You
But
know, there's even during the dinner, if people can't make the dinner, if they want to buy a ticket, there's ways to let us know if they want to have it directed to a veteran or a military person. We can do that too. That's not an issue.
yeah, donate a ticket.
Yeah.
That's a good idea too. You can buy a ticket for this event, and you can just donate it to a veteran or someone else that you that would like to go, or a person that doesn't have that benefit of actually being able to buy something like this. And you go, you know what? I'm opting it to you.
Yeah.
I
And it's
mean,
tax deductible.
yeah. I mean, tax deductible is always good, especially since we're not going to get political on this one. We're just going to go for
Yeah,
the best, because
exactly. There you go.
that's oh man,
There you
we
go.
could go for a couple of hours with that one. But I'm going to set up all the information. I'm going to do this show. I'm going to put this show up twice. So everybody, I'm going to do it for this Sunday, and then I'm going to do it in midweek next week. I'm just going to put it on the Facebook and share it on the Facebook again and
Great.
get this all going.
Thank you.
But thank you, Kirk. Do you want to talk about anything else? You know, did you watch Dune?
No, I didn't.
Dude, that was a great
No,
movie.
I don't watch TV much at all anymore. You know, I will bring up one thing. May of next year, May 6th through the 8th, our next event is to bring the veteran and military communities together. And it's going to be the first annual Texas Star Spangled Barbecue.
Yes, you were talking about this when we were talking last, and this is another ingenious idea, and I like this idea. Basically, what you're doing is you're setting up for the winner to have an event for themselves to help raise money.
Correct. That's correct. This, in order to be a barbecue team in this event, you have to be affiliated with a registered veteran organization.
Like oh man, I just had it in my head.
Could be VFW, DAV.
Yeah.
What as long as it's a registered organization, whatever their name is, then we're good. But what we're wanting to do is we're wanting to bring the younger troops to connect with the veterans organizations, because you know our greater generations are starting to fall off.
Yeah.
So we need to help other organizations maintain their membership to stay alive for whatever their mission is. So this is another idea that we came up with, and
Yeah, because
again,
it's an idea of supporting the same organizations that are supporting the veteran community.
correct.
Yeah. And that's another wonderful idea. I can't wait to go to that one, because
Yeah.
last event that what we actually met at was the one of the VFW down here in Wichita Falls.
Correct.
I didn't get any kind of food. I did
I
not.
was the judge.
I wasn't even a judge. I was commentating. It's like, hey, can I get some? They asked me to judge. I was like, oh, you don't want me, because it's particulate being a really good cook and know what's good. And I could actually tell if they use aluminum foil or if they used butcher paper.
Really?
It's the if you have more on butcher paper, when you're cooking with butcher paper, you get more of the flavor, and it doesn't the meat doesn't stretch as much, so it's still compact a little bit more. But if you use like aluminum foil, what a lot of people use, because they just think, oh, there's no harm in using you get a little bit of a metal taste to it, and you also the meat doesn't retain a lot of its juices.
Gotcha.
So it
Well,
spreads out more.
we've already got this thing rolling. We've got the Texas Rangers on board. I think it's pretty possible. I think we may have Confederate Railroad playing, in which I learned that Joey on the band is a 30-year Army veteran.
Oh, okay.
So that would be great. Um, we're getting sponsors knocking at our door already for that one. Black Rifle Coffee has been knocking at our door. So it's going to be another great deal, and that's May 6th through the 8th of 2022.
So they
Arlington,
they
Texas.
contacted you for the event for this
They did.
upcoming weekend. So
They
are they
did.
gonna what were they gonna do with it?
For this one, they don't have the people to maintain the event. So, but since then, they've been knocking on our door about the next event. So that's
Oh, okay.
that's good. So we're ready. We're on the move, and as soon as we get the truck and trailer rolling, um, the VoIF mobile will be all around Texas, and you'll be able to follow us on the website and social media, seeing where we're going.
Okay, that'll be great. All right, thank you very much, Kurt.
Hey, thanks, Dave. You guys have a good one.
You too.
All right.